Morning guys, welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. We're back in the saddle, diving back into the game. I want to talk to you about an event calendar, potential Mirror Jewels event, at least over in China, and give you guys a bit of an update. This video is going to have a lot of items in it from Diablo Immortal, Life, etc. So buckle up, we're diving on in. So let's start out here over on the Chinese Blizzard thread, and they're talking about over here on September 7th, which is 2 days from today, a Mirrored Jewels and Double XP event. Double XP confirmed here, Mirrored Jewels has been rumored, so this is most likely the event that we got a couple of weeks ago or a week or so ago. It just ended a week ago. So most likely this is not something we're going to see, but you never do know. I did want to put it on all of your radar that this is going on over in China and that we could maybe see something there. Yeah, man, double self-selection dropped, same types of things that we saw here already. Most likely China's actually getting this after us, which is actually quite strange. It's usually opposite. But keep it on your radar, keep your eyes open, and always be prepared for a Mirrored Jewels, especially with 10 legendary crests sitting in your back pocket. Now, we also have our 2025 roadmap, and some time has passed, so we can really start zooming in now on July through September and putting our focus there. So let's actually do that. Here we go. July through September. Let's see what we have seen and what we may be seeing. New quest, new zone, the Charvel Wilds, autumn stuff, summer event must have happened, new class already happened. So what's coming in October? New quest, new zone. We did see some artwork recently that I shared in a recent video. If you missed it, go check it out. And actually guys, on Sundays, I give you a full highlight of everything that I talked about in the previous week. I do this every single week on all of my channels. So if you do miss anything, it's all inside of that Sunday video. It's a good way for you guys to just catch up and to be in the mix. So back to this right here, we also have Hallows Wake that's going to be coming in October through December. Now, markets, we have not seen any market merges yet. There's been a lot of talk, we could even call it scuttlebutt, regarding markets and how these should function. And are there going to be changes to the markets? Is there going to be one global market for all players? I'd love to know your thoughts on markets. If I dive into the game real quick and we just go take a look at my market, it's actually good practice to compare markets around the game to see what things look like. So if we look at legendary gems inside of my market, let's go down to the 5. Actually, you know what? Let's just go to my my watch list because there's some of my favorites. Colossus Engine. Like, there's nothing there. 4 out of 5 stars are all you can get for Colossus Engine. It's 118,000 platinum. Let's go to Blood-Soaked Jade. There is actually fairly low priced Blood-Soaked Jade gems, 45,000 platinum right there. Pretty good deal once that one comes alive. Roiling Consequence, look at this, 40k platinum, lowest price that I've seen. That's actually a steal. This guy's getting rid of 10 of them. Wow. Well, dropping it right there. Blood Flow actually quite low, so it looks like the gems are getting a little bit of a drop in price right now, minus Colossus Engine that just aren't available. Then I use the Gloom Cask, which is not that popular, actually more value than some of the others. Void Spark, some of the lowest of value of the ones that I look at. But let's look at something like Terror Essence. What's that going for right now? Terror Essence, 360. What's it looking like on your server? Familiars are a mess. We know they're all over the place. Skill tomes, who cares? Let's take a look at some of these right here, like a Realm, 711,000 platinum. Jesus Christ, that's actually insane. 510,000 platinum. 130, I would 100% sell one of mine if they were sellable at that price. I would be selling mine as well. I'm just trying to sell pets. This is the leftover of the pets that I've been trying to sell over the last, how long has it been? Month? And I actually have sold through quite a bit. Got a little bit of platinum, was able to get myself a Colossus Engine gem out of it. And I got a little bit of platinum to play with and work with on a regular basis, pick up my legendary crest and things like that. So we're doing pretty good there. I need to get a deeper look into what's coming and what we should be seeing. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a new zone coming soon, and I'm still happy to see that right now inside of Elder Rifts, you know, you still got this drop rate. I'm considering doing some big drops. We have 18 days left here, and I always say, when I get myself to 100 legendary crests, I'll do a live stream. I've decided I want to do event-style live streams. Daily live streams with me, with 4 YouTube channels and kids and coaching, it's difficult for me to do daily. We have other content creators, my boy Indez, who that's his jam. He focuses on his Diablo channel, he does daily live streams, and he'll put out a video when he wants to put out a video. For me, very difficult to do that daily live stream on a consistent basis unless there's an event going on, an update, or if I'm doing something like running 100 legendary crests. And right now, why can't I follow? There we go. I'm sitting on about 65 legendary crests. I would be willing to buy more legendary crests when this event, if I don't have enough in time, when this event is going to be ending, so I could take advantage. You know, Blood-Soaked Jade, I'm thinking right now that it maybe shouldn't be Blood-Soaked Jade. Maybe I should be doing the most expensive one, which actually, is it even available here? Select legendary boost to boost their drop rate. I think Blood-Soaked Jade is the Bottled Hope, Gloom, Void. I don't use any of these others, so really BSJ is the only option I have right there. 2 stars, we could probably get away from a Viper's Bite, and I could dive into maybe the Mother's Lament. Man, I for some reason thought that I had more options than just the BSJ inside of there. Either way, is what it is. Let me give you some other updates. All right, boys, so here's one of them outside of everything else. I'm going to talk to you about this whole dog situation. I'm going to talk to you about my roof situation, and then I'm going to actually do a little sponsored thing at the very end of the video. I'm saving you guys from having to watch the sponsored part in the beginning, so I appreciate your support on it, but you're welcome. All right, so my wife has been wanting a new puppy. One of our dogs passed quite a few months ago. Very sad time in the Echo house. We always try to adopt a puppy, right? Not saying that you shouldn't go through breeders. I don't care either way. Just get a good dog and give it a good home. That's how I look at it. These are 3 that are up for adoption. You got this guy who's like some type of a pit something mix. This guy here who's like a shepherd Rottie mix. And you got this guy here who clearly is a lab with a mix of something, but most of the images, he looks like a lab. So, started off with this one, was my jam. I'm like, yeah. But the more I look at this dog, the more I say, wow, it kind of looks like a sheep. Turns out this dog's actually really small, only going to be about 25 pounds. I don't want another small dog. My dog now, Macy, she's 23 pounds. She's the one you'll see on my couch sometimes. Then we got this one over here. I always wanted a Rottweiler, but this one is not enough Rottweiler for me to say yeah. If I wanted a Rottweiler, I'd go get a Rottweiler, not a Shepherd Rottweiler mix. Super cute. Look at that little belly on her. Really cute face. She kind of looks like a doll. But she's 10 pounds right now and 8 weeks old. She'll probably end up being a 40-pound dog. Then when you got this one right here, I actually have a whole video which I shared on Twitter of her, of all the pictures. Actually, of him. This is a boy. Only boy out of the group. Lab mix. Very much looks like a lab, though. In all the pictures, it looks like a lab. Currently, 11 weeks, 15 pounds. This will probably end up being a 60-pound dog. Now, you guys know I have a goose problem. I love the idea of a big lab water type dog that could be roaming my 7 acres of property. We got it all fenced with the electric fence too. Could train him on the electric fence and he could just kind of get rid of the geese, enjoy the pond, really enjoy the property. I think I'm set on this dog right here. I've been pre-approved to pick him up tomorrow. Tell me, am I crazy for wanting to do something like this? Is it a total joke, or should I introduce this new crazy dog? Apparently he's a snuggler, so calm. You know when I get him, he's gonna be an absolute fucking nut. That's just what happens with these dogs. My heart says, bring the dog in the family. My mind says, my God, it's gonna be 10 months of absolute mayhem inside of my house. I'm gonna be getting up an hour earlier to train this dog. I'm gonna be crate training it throughout the day, having to take breaks throughout the workday to take the dog out for training and play. It's gonna be nuts. It would be good for Macy, though, my other dog. And, yeah, give me your thoughts, guys. Give me your thoughts, your opinions. I'm just curious on what you got to say. At the end of the day, I know I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to go check out the dog, and it's either I'm going to fall in love with it, or I'm going to be like, you know what? No, that's what it's going to come down to. It's only like $500 for the dog because it's a rescue. I'm going to have to get it neutered, which is going to be probably another, I don't know, what does it even cost these days? $750. And then all the stuff. I'm going to be in the whole $1,500 for this dog. Okay. In addition to that, my water issue, we were talking about it in yesterday's video. Outside that door, the water was coming through the ceiling. Air conditioner, you guys were right. Simple, it just got clogged in the exit. So they came, they blew it out, it's all good. Something that dumb literally makes me need to redo my ceilings out there. But I set up a yearly service schedule now, so that should never happen again. And I just need to keep a better eye. I never go in my attic. I got nothing up there, but I got to go up there monthly and just check the pans, make sure there's no water buildup. Maybe I'll put a camera up there or something. I don't know. So that was on me. My fault. We'll fix it though. I got a guy coming to look at the sheetrock, give me a quote on what that all is going to be. It was only like $350 to fix the unit, which was like $150 to just come to my house and then probably blow it out, and shit was cost them nothing. Easy. I could have probably done it myself. Now I know for next time. I did not build this house myself. I moved into it 3 years ago. So when you move into a new house, and this is a big one, it's got 3 air handlers in the attic, you learn about it. You don't know where all the pipes go. You got to figure this stuff out over time. And, well, we're learning. And as I mentioned, guys, many of you know that I have a Diablo Immortal channel. I'm actually sponsored through my main channel, my Echo Gaming channel, and I put integrations on that channel 2 times per month. I'm not in any way in need to do that on this channel. I'm not sponsored on this channel, but I figured some of you guys may want to support me in another way, and through doing that would be downloading Raid Shadow Legends. Just honestly, if you download it, if you get friends to download it, it helps me. I'm gonna put the little ad that I made for my main channel on right now. I love Raid. No joke. I play it every day, just like Diablo. I've been doing it for 1.5 years. I have a channel called Echo Raid Shadow Legends, and I genuinely love the game. And the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles just came to the game now, so with my code, you get a bunch of rewards. Plus, you can get Leonardo for free as a legendary. Let me get into the ad. Guys, if you watch it, I appreciate you. If you download the game, even if you're not going to play it, just download it just to help me out. I appreciate that as well. Guys, thanks for everything. Hi, my name is Echo, but you guys already know that because you're watching the video. So you know that I'm not gonna bullshit you on a game that's good to play. So I wanna share with you guys a game that I've been addicted to for the past 1.5 years, so much so that I started a new YouTube channel called Echo Raid Shadow Legends. And Raid Shadow Legends has the most epic crossover event ever going on right now. Now, before I tell you about it, I need to tell you guys that I've been sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends to share this information with you, and that you should download the game with my QR code or my link in the description, because it's going to get you 2 free champions, a bunch of rewards to jumpstart your account, and now, just from logging into the game for 7 days, you can get Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles for free, a legendary champion. Yeah, it's the best time to download the game right now. You also can get Donatello, which I just completed the fusion for. Want to see what he looks like? Check him out. How do you not want this champion on your account? Now, in addition to this, you can get the other 2 turtles and April O'Neil and Shredder. Let me show you. Check out Raphael. He's the leader of the group transformed by the Norm of the Nuclear Goop. You know that song? And Leonardo, many people's favorites. And this one holds a skill that's absolutely insane. He's basically a must-have. Check this out. Whenever Leonardo, Donatello, or Michelangelo, or Raphael attacks, the champion will join in on the attack. You kidding me? This guy just attacks nonstop. And guys, you could even get April O'Neil. So that's just rounding out all the good guys. And yeah, you're gonna want a bad guy in your account as well, so you got Shredder. I'm telling you, this event is the best I've ever seen in Raid, and I've been playing now for 1.5 years every single day. You can even take on Shredder right now inside of the game in his own special dungeon, getting you some amazing loot for taking him down. There's no better time to play Raid Shadow Legends. I'm loving it, and you can get every single one of the Ninja Turtles for free from grinding the game. That's completely epic. Hope you guys decide to download the game using my QR code or link in the description. Thanks for watching through, and thanks for Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring the video.